Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Entertainment Esquire. Today, we'll be discussing celebrity lawsuits in the context of Shannon Sharpe. Let's get started. So, today we'll be discussing two things: why Shannon settled a $50 million lawsuit, and what exactly did he probably pay? Because we know he didn't pay $50 million. Gabrielle Zuniga, aka Gabby, who was an OnlyFans fitness model, met Shannon Sharpe in a gym. The relationship started. She accuses him of sexually assaulting her twice, including anally. And she has text messages to back this up. And so she files this $50 million lawsuit in April of 2025. She also had voice recordings showing that Shannon stated to her that he would assault her, specifically also assault her in public. So all this is bad news for Shannon, right? But then there are equally voice recordings that were released that showed that she willingly participated in an SDM relationship, inviting the assault, as well as race play. So because there was enough evidence on both sides showing that potentially she was assaulted, but perhaps she was actually getting paid to be assaulted, the question is, why would Shannon settle? One word: you. Yes, you. You are the audience that brands pay him to get in front of. And he can't have this story ongoing and get paid by these brands. I mean, think about it. Disney, which owns ESPN, that he had to step away from. Do you think Disney wants to hear about his sexual escapades and race play and assault on a young white girl? No, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear how he likes to be sexually pleased. And I won't even get into that. You can go and check that for yourself. So, and keep in mind, there was probably more she was going to reveal. So yeah, the lawsuit was settled not because he was necessarily guilty, which he could have been, right? This is civil, not a criminal suit, but liable. We'll say liable of sexual assault, not guilty of sexual assault. But even if whether he was or wasn't, it wasn't about that. It was about settling this to get it out of the headlines. So folks like me can stop talking about it, and he can resume all his jobs and continue to get paid by all his brands. So what is my prediction of what the actual settlement final amount was? Well, we know it wasn't $10 million because that's what he originally offered her before she went public in the lawsuit. His lawyer surprisingly admitted that on the record. And we know it's not 50 because if it was 50, he could have just continued to go to court. So based on that, somewhere between 20 to 30 million. Why? Because lawyers take a third. This has been the Entertainment Esquire. Thank you for watching. You can find me on all my social media handles at The Entertainment ESQ and on YouTube at The Entertainment Esquire. Take care, everyone.